great to be back. TMG Gone Wild. Oh, we love this on. This is where the show was born, and when we do the finale, tens of thousands of years from now, this is where it'll end. All right, time for some quick introductions as always, which is not a way to fill time at all. My wife Rachel's determined, I would think that. My name is RetroRoulette's very own Anthony. It says that on my birth certificate, and you have to say the whole thing. No, you cannot see it for legal reasons. I am the host of a minorly successful YouTube Twitch stream called RetroRoulette. We used to play mostly bad retro games at random. That sucked, so we stopped it. Now these two just stream and I pretend to participate. I actually just play D&D now. Have nothing to do with it. And these are some guys I met behind a green sword dumpster, and over $5 can do this with me. Who are you again?
Normally, I would take this moment to joke about my drink, but my name is Sam, and I'm going to speak candidly for a second. This is our 7th year here, which is and I'm very happy and very proud that you guys continue to come out and support us. But anyway, like you said, we're a part of a community called RetroRoulette, where we unfortunately don't really do anything much with the channel anymore, but we have a good time with our friends, so that's fun. Sometimes we play games. Dustin plays a game that's in like several different languages.
You would be amazed on stuff he knows.
Yeah, but we've been doing this for a while, and I'm just very happy to be here with everyone. So thank you for coming.
Yeah.
And I am also here, and that is the only line they gave me. How rude. I hate this game. Anyway, my name is Justin, also known as Photogenic Just. I stream on the channel. I'm also in the co-host for Xeno channel. We talk about Xenogears, Xenosaga, Xenoblade. And I'm also with you from Operation Rainfall. So yes, come to me, so we'll talk about niche games or RPGs. And we're here for a good time, right?
That we are. All right, let's go over the board. So, for the first timers, this is a tournament-style game where most characters might not voice their original games. There are prizes, and you, the audience, will be voting for the red winners. The way this game works, we're going to show the character over there. The contestants will have dialogue. You will do your best impression of what you think that character should sound like. So again, mostly have never been voiced before. You're coming up with a voice. You can be as funny or creative as you want, and the audience will cheer for who they think did the best. Winner goes to the finals, and there will be a final round. Now, this is important. When we call you up by name, take the card with your line for my wife, and line up in the order you were called. When you were done, all the contestants have gone. Keep that order. That's important to the audience to better maintain who you were and what performance number you were. Got it? Cool. All right. So, just a couple housekeeping things before we get to address.
So many rules.
So I just explained winners are determined by the audience. However, this is important. If the applause is so thunderous for more than one contestant, and I can't tell who is louder, I will have one recount. And if even after the recount, I still can't tell who won, then I declare martial law, and I'll pick the winner. So, make sure you do your jobs.
He has bad taste, so I won't do it.
I like Dragon Ball Z. Yes. We have 4 regular rounds, all the final, making total round 5. I'll explain things here. Okay, sweet. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started with round 1. Justin, take it away.
I will. All right, so for our first character, we have a side character who's often referred to as the main character, Shadow. He's a brilliant mage and tactician who can short out words and patience, but can work out a plan to lead a ragtag army from certain failure to victory. This is none other than Soren! You like Soren, don't you? Happy Pride! Love is up, folks! This not used to invading, only defending themselves from being occupied by invaders, and their inexperienced conflict ahead when a young, brash prince leading the Galleon army refuses to engage in basic strategies, while Soren attempts to advise on what their next move should be.
All right, Betsy, if you would call the contestants.
Right, okay, good. All right, for round one, can we get Mike S. from Sonic Adventure 2? Christoph A. from Kirby Planet Robot. Dakota from Left 4 Dead. And Hayden from Crash Bandicoot.
That last guy has to know there is. When you do return, make sure you speak loudly and clearly into the mic. Audio guys, if you could, make sure that that microphone is nice and bumpy.
Yep.
Go ahead and get started whenever you're ready, contestant.
As soldiers of the Empire, they performed atrociously. However, their retreat to warn their comrades of an attack was well executed. This outcome was so obvious, even you must have anticipated it. But you man, are you serious? I'm amazed that someone was desperate enough to make a fool like you, General.
As soldiers of the Empire, they performed atrociously. However, their retreat to warn their comrades of our attack was well executed. This outcome was so obvious, even you must have anticipated it. But you don't have a plan? Are you serious? I'm amazed that someone was desperate enough to make a fool like you, General.
As soldiers of the Empire, they performed atrociously. However, their retreat to warn their comrades of our attack was well executed. This outcome was so obvious, even you must have anticipated it. But you don't have a plan? Are you serious? I'm amazed that someone was desperate enough to make a fool like you, General.
As soldiers of an empire, they performed atrociously. However, the retreat to warn their comrades of our attack was well executed. This outcome was so obvious, even you must have anticipated it. But you don't have a plan? Are you serious? I'm amazed that someone was desperate enough to make a fool like you, General.
All right, so now that I've explained how the game works, I'm going to call them from contestant 1 to 4. I want you to cheer loudest for who you want to move on to the finals. All right, if you wanted to see contestant 1 move on, let's hear it. How about contestant 2? Contestant number 3. And finally, contestant number 4. Moving on to the finals will be contestant number 1. Oh yeah, this is also important. Hey, contestant 1, when you go back to your seat, all of you, if you happen to win, when you take your prize, don't open it until I tell you to open it, okay? Don't go anywhere either. There is a final you need to stay for. All right, you sit down.
Ignore the ticket.
And then all of the rest of you can keep your dialogue cards for consolation prize, you millennials. All right, I think it's time for round 2. Up next, we have the warrior friend of Hornet. She is a strong, stoic, and noble fighter, seeking her mentor in the land of Farlu. A woman of wise words and fierce blows. She is none other than Chakra! This scene comes to the end of Chakra's journey when she has finally found her master. Yeah, some light spoilers, sorry about that, but it was the best dialogue in the game for her. I will not hear otherwise.
Wait, was that the scene?
Yeah, that's the scene. Call him up.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, for round 2, could we get Anastasia from Valhalla, Lex W from Deadlock, Liam from Overwatch, and Mike F from Final Fantasy IX.
You know, Red Mage is my favorite class. Red Mage got the most drip out of all of them. It absolutely does.
Blue Mage comes close, but Red Mage is the way to go.
I don't even know what a Blue Mage is. I'm such a fake fan.
After the real big breakdown, my Mage.
All right, contestants, you may begin at your leisure.
Pashanka, hornet-wielding needle, I had hoped you would accept my summons. The fiercest of my tribe, here she lies. I called her master, true, but she was mother just as much. More by far than the bug who bore me. Ended by age, my tribe would call that shameful, but I see only strength unbeaten. Hornet-wielding needle, join me now for her song's ending. It is time for her soul to wander beyond her shadow.
Sorry, I don't know this game. Hornet-wielding needle. I had hoped you would accept my summons. The fiercest of my tribe, here she lies. I called her master, true, but she was mother just as much. More by far than the bug who bore me. Ended by age, my tribe would call that shameful, but I see only strength unbeaten. Hornet-wielding needle, join me now for her song sending. It is time for her soul to wander beyond her shell.
Pashanka, hornet-wielding needle, I had hoped you would accept my summons. The fiercest of my tribe, here she lies. I called her master, true, but she was a mother just as much. More by far than the bug who bore me. My age, my tribe would call that shameful, but I see only strength unbeaten. Hornet-wielding needle, join me now for her song singing. It is time for her soul to wander beyond the shadow.
Pashanka, hornet-wielding needle, I had hoped you would accept my summons. The fiercest of my tribe, here she lies. I called her master, true, but she was mother just as much. More by far than the bug who bore me. And by my age, my tribe would call that shameful, but I see only strength unbeaten. Holy tool, dear Needle, join me now for her song singing. It is time for her soul to wander beyond her shell.
Okay. Well done, all contestants. All right. If you'd like to see contestant 1 move on, let's hear it. How about contestant number 2? Contestant number 3. And finally, contestant number 4. All right, that was very clearly a tie. You failed already. Made it all the way to round 2. Tis. All right, it's a tie between 1 and 2. If you want to hear contestant 1 move on, do your job right. And if you want to hear contestant 2 move on, also do your job right. Congratulations, you failed martial laws declared. I'm moving contestant 2 to the final. All right. Turn the depressing music off. Time for something a little lighthearted. That's pretty good. Justin, if you would, it's time for round 3.
So our next character for round 3 likes 2 things: eating burgers and solving murders. Also, she's a spirit medium for some reason. And so help you if you call a step ladder in front of her. Anyways, Maya Fey has entered the building. Scene is from Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations of My Personal Favorites. Specifically the case titled Bridge the Tournament. Phoenix Wright and Maya are at Hazakura Temple. In order to make it to the inner temple, they must cross a shady-looking suspension bridge. Phoenix is understandably a bit nervous about crossing that bridge, and Maya is trying to convince him to cross.
All right, so for round 3, can we get Sydney L from Ace Attorney? Moon from Pokemon Pinball, Ruby Sapphire. Shion Aquino from The World Ends With You. And Jonathan L from Ace Attorney.
Yeah!
I didn't plan Ace Attorney, but it works. And up the
Contestants, you may begin at your leisure.
Wow! Look at this broken down old bridge. Nick, hey! There's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, hey, I got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump! Come on, Nick. Why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
Testing? Okay. Here we go. Wow! Look at this broken down old bridge! Nick! Hey! There's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong? Nick, you look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge, you know?
1, 2, 3, jump! Come on, Nick! Why don't we hop across the ridge? It'll be fun! What's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
Hello, there we go.
Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like we've seen a ghost. Oh, hey, I got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump! Come on, Nick. Why don't you hop across the ridge? That'll be fun. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green.
Wow, look at this broken down old bridge. Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. What's going on, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump. Come on, Nick, why don't we hop across the ridge? It'll be fun. What's wrong with you? Your face is so green.
If you'd like to hear contestant 1 move on to the finals, let's hear it. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. Hey, contestant number 4. Okay, just had to confirm with Sam, make sure I wasn't crazy, and I'm also deaf now. Your fault. It's contestant number 3. Moving on to the finals. Up next is a character I'm very excited for. Yeah, it really was. All right, it's time for the last of the preliminaries, round 4. Sam, take it away.
Will do. All right, we know it's Mario. Our next challenger has been the arch enemy of one of Nintendo's most beloved characters for over 30 years. He is one wild crocodile who self-appointed his royal standing amongst his crew of predators, and constantly seeks out a stash of bananas from his adversary's family. Let us prepare this panel court for the presence of the one and only King K. Rool. And this specifically takes place during the final battle in Bonanza against K. Rool when he harnesses the power of the Bananium root and transforms into K. Rool, King of Rocks.
The most FromSoft name they could have given him.
Yes.
All right, call him up, that's it.
All right, so for our last and final round before the finals, can we get Adam C. from Brutal Legend? Red Soldier from TF2. Wyatt from Ocarina of Time. And Sean R. from Deadlock.
All right, so no pressure. Contestants, you may begin at your... Oh, yes, let's make this fair.
You broke through my trembling crew. No surprise, your beat is strong. However, I've got my own beat. I've got them an Ardenium root. And when it comes to rot, I rule. I'm rotten to my core. And now I'll turn you into a Bandonanium mush and eat a meal fit for a king.
Your beat is strong. However, I've got my own beat. I've got the bananium root. And when it comes to rot, I rule. I'm rotten to my core. I will turn you into bananium mush and eat a meal fit for a king.
You broke through my criminal crew? No surprise. Your beat is strong. However, I've got my own beat. I've got the bananium root. And when it comes to rot, I rule. I'm rotten to my core. Now I'll turn you into my bananium mush and I'll eat a meal fit for a king.
You broke through my criminal crew. No surprise. Your beat is strong. However, I've got my own beat. I've got the bananium root. And when it comes to rot, I rule. I'm rotten to my core. And now, I'll turn you into bananium mush. And I will eat a meal fit for a king.
Hot damn. You reptile rapscallions. I want to hear only the loudest applause. For contestants 1 through 4, let's hear it for contestant number 1. Now I want to hear it for contestant number 2. Contestant 3. And finally, contestant number 4. I've made my decision. Contestant number 1. Around Mercy Crew.
Another amazing one.
Hey guys, guess what? You know what that means? It's time for the intermission. You know it. Hey, actually, audio guy, this is kind of important. I need you to raise that up to like, use this as a sound test. I want this to be like pretty audible. All right, perfect. Hold it there. Wow, 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 wow. We do this in real fucking the final round! And normally I will introduce the character and there'll be a lot of hype. And I could have written an intro for this character, but why do that when there's an entire VHS video I could show you? Mike, roll the clip!
Yeah, I know exactly. Straight from the
All right, it's Mr. Antenna from Deltarune Chapter 3. All right, contestants, go ahead and open up your prizes. Your dialogue is included in your prize. Please come up in the order of the round you've won. Go ahead. Oh, and also, audience, while they're arranging, the ending of the dialogue is "It's TV time." I would love it if after you hear the contestant say, "Because," we all shout, "It's TV time!" Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to this more than you can possibly imagine. All right, go ahead.
Right, the board, please. Today's game show will be a virtual adventure through TV Desert. Each of you will use our cutting-edge proprietary controller pads to control fantasy versions of yourself in a world so real you'll forget it's not. On your quest, you will fight battles, quizzes, gain points, and maybe learn to love each other a little along the way. Now, don't touch that dial, and don't stop those smiles, because it's TV time!
Oh, I got it. You? Yes. Mike, the board, please. Today's game show will be a virtual adventure through TV Desert. Each of you will use our cutting-edge proprietary controller pads to control fantasy versions of yourself in a world so real you'll forget it's not. On your quest, you will fight battles, quizzes, gain points, and maybe even learn to love each other a little along the way. Now, don't touch that dial and don't stop those smiles, because it's TV time!
Testing. Okay.
Mike, the board, please. Today's game show will be a virtual adventure through TV Desert. Each of you will use our cutting-edge proprietary controller pads to control fantasy versions of yourself in a world so real you'll forget it's not. On your quest, you will fight battles, quizzes, gain points, and maybe learn to love each other a little along the way. Now, don't touch that dial and don't stop those smiles, because it's TV time!
Mike, the board. The board, please. Hello. Today's game show will be a virtual adventure through TV Desert. Each of you will use our cutting-edge proprietary controller pads to control fantasy versions of yourself in worlds so real you'll forget it's not. On your quest, you will fight battles, quizzes, gain points, and maybe we'll learn to love each other along the way. It's a little bit. Now, don't touch that dial, and don't stop those smiles, because that's wait for it. Now, TV time!
All right. What a round. So this one's for all the marbles, kids. If you'd like to see contestant one take home the grand prize, let's hear it. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. And finally, contestant number 4.
Ow. Maybe we should have brought earplugs.
someone who has been here since the very first Tournament of Voices, trying his best, competing, and it is his first win. I could not be happier to present this prize to our friend Adam Rowe. What else can I say after all of these? Whoa, hold on a second. You do speech a second. Contestants, get back up here. You're not done. All right, Adam, acceptance speech. Do it. Anyway.
Well, I mean, what else can I say except one word?
Decapitation!
Yes! All right. And now, with that being said, the winner is, what the heck? No one saw this coming. It's time for the bonus round. Where will we I'll take this one. That you will.
For our final character, it is.
It's not wrong.
We have quite a reveal for him. He is the Scourge of Hyrule, the bane of every player, the one who punishes button mashing. It is none other than Kippora the Owl. And out of the 5 times you encounter this bastard, this is the final one, which triggers after beating the Iron Knuckle fight outside the Spirit Temple.
All right, we need to bring out the, oh, you got it? Okay. So here comes the challenger from the audience. What are the
Contestants, please come here for the mic, please. Thank you. Mic on the board. Anyway. Bonus round challenger, can we get Jake from Kingdom Hearts? Woo! Jake is still here? Jake, did you leave? Okay.
All right, I guess Jake's out.
I got 100 of these. Hold on.
Wait, hold on. Are you Jake from Kingdom Hearts? Oh, okay. Well, hang on. Go ahead, call.
All right, Stephen B. from Ocarina of Time. All right.
An Ocarina of Time pick. How appropriate. Who's excited for the remake? I'm terrified. Dead-handed HD's gonna be cool though.
Surprised to see me? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel through time was merely a legend. From now on, the future of all the people of Hyrule is in your shoulders. Maybe it is not my time anymore. Here is my last advice. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their magic power against them. Do you want to hear what I said again? Surprised to see me? A long time ago in this...
Surprised to see me? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of the boy who could travel through time was merely a legend. From now on, the future of all the people of Hyrule is now on your shoulders. Maybe it is not my time anymore. Here is my last advice. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their magic power against them. Do you want to hear what I said again?
Surprised to see me? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious.
Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel through time was merely a legend. From now on, the future of all people of Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it is not my time anymore. Here is my last advice. To witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their magic power against them. Do you want to hear what I said again? I'm good.
Surprised to see me? The long time ago is almost nothing here, is it? How mysterious! Even though I thought that the tale of a boy who could travel through time was merely a legend, from now on the future of all the people of Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here's my last advice. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their magic power against them. Ooh-wee! Do we want to hear what I say again?
No. See, until he said ooh-wee, I was thinking that you were doing lemon grab. So I was going to say that last performance is unacceptable! All right, so you all know how this works. And we've got about 4 minutes, so let's make this snappy. Contestant number 1, let's hear it. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. And Mr. Booty Bubble. I think this one was very far and away, much like the final. The winner of the bonus round will be none other than contestant number 1. It is, as always, been a massive pleasure. Too many games. We will see you next year, hopefully.
Thank you so much.